Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off a good outing against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Outside, Dort. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
First personal foul.
And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside, has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Ingram. Chalk up two there. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Thompson in the corner. Kicks it out to Booker. Pocket six. Fades away. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Robinson. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Monk's got 5 now.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. Frames the three-pointer.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
I think, obviously, they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
First personal foul.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Out to Ingram for 3. Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Booker. Booker draws the double. Thompson for 3. He's off on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Monk. Robinson pulls it in. Here's Thompson. Now Isaac. Back to Thompson. On deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And it's Ingram missing.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Bucks leading by 6. That's tipped. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Booker outside. It's Dort on the wing. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Markkanen in the corner. Bucks passing it around. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Booker. Over in the corner, Dort. Robinson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen on the double team. Robinson misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Right side to Walker. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Mann. That shot off. And Milwaukee the other way now. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Down low. Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Mann. Shoots the 3. Oklahoma City the rebound. Robinson with it. It's up a 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
left side, Markkanen. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Markkanen. Another shot. Goes up again. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Monk for three. It's hauled in by Kornet.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Johnson, a wide open look. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
The shot by Monk is no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Monk. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
A shake. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Monk.
And when you look at Burks, when he's feeling good, this guy makes an impact.
Well, think about it, GA. Last season was only the second time he's played over 64 games, but he got into a groove. He's proven now that when he's healthy, off the couch, off the bounce, this guy is a very difficult cover. Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a two-guard.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. Here's Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And Isaac stays with it.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
There's Brogdon, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Thompson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Dort wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Brogdon. Finds the open look, and it's on target. And the Bucks lead by 7.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Isaac with the steal. The finish. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, the dynamic Jonathan Isaac anticipates defensively, finishes on the opposite end. That is just so well done.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebounded by Isaac. For the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Thunder trailing by 5. For 3, Booker buries it from three-point range. Booker's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Thunder. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Inside, Robinson. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Now, here is Robinson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker with no one around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Alvarado. They get it back. Now here's Ingram. Second chance shot. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Now, here's Monk. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Pass to Zubac. Robinson with the block.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Monk grabs the board.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Thompson outside for the lead. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Now here's Booker. He's got 12.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Monk's shot's good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Robinson misses.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Ingram. Nice to the hoop. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Really got to give props to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in his path. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Booker from the arc. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Both teams deciding to change it up. Thunder trailing by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the third quarter. To end the run. And finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
And here is Monk. He has 7. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Thunder. They trail by 3. Markkanen on the double team. Fires for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
To the wing right side. And the basket by Alvarado.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a screen by Robinson. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. To the inside. Clark. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Now Thompson. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Timeout called, the Bucks.
My guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks, was able to listen in on Adrian Griffin's huddle with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thanks, David.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of the game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Oklahoma City's Trey Mann. First personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
And there's the call. On Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Bucks leading by 4. Outside, Markkanen. The Bucks working the ball around. Ingram attacking. Basket counts.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Markkanen pulls it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
There's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Milwaukee timeout.
Booker outside. Thompson outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Booker. There's the three. Connects from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Markkanen from outside. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. The shot by Thompson, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Isaac with the steal. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Clark. Thompson misses.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Brogdon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is not known for elite athleticism, but let him get around the cup and he's thinking score.
Dort left side. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Five to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Markkanen can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 6. And the shot goes in. 17 points for Devin Booker.
Yeah, it's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 4. Up top, Monk makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Pass to Alvarado. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. 8-point game. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Monk. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
I
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Brandon Ingram.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
A deep three from Ingram. Robinson pulls it in. For three, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. Monk for three from beyond the arc and then some.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.